One of the first things you want to make sure you're comfortable doing inside of Google Classroom is submitting an assignment. So once you are on your classwork tab, you've worked through a lesson, you have viewed the information, you've reviewed recordings, you've read articles, you've done all the steps necessary to get the information you need to be successful in the assignment, you're ready to go. You want to click on the name of the assignment, and you can actually click the words view assignment so that it will cover the entire screen. You're able to just see that piece of information one at a time. On the assignment direction page, you'll get directions on what exactly needs to be submitted, what needs to be attached, how to complete that information. All of that will appear within those assignment directions. If your teacher has created a document for you individually, it will already be attached to that assignment. So all you have to do is open it, add the information necessary to complete the assignment, and then submit. If, however, there is a requirement for you to create something, you can click this add button. You can add anything that is stored on your Google Drive, a file that needs to be attached, a link to some other site where you've created something, an additional document, a slide. All you'll do is click on whatever it is you want to attach, and it will open, or it will attach into that attachment box that is connected directly to that assignment. So whenever you're ready, all you'll do is click the turn in button, which we're going to do in just a second. But if you're working through the material on this assignment and I have a quick question, I'm not sure, there's one piece of directions I'm just not sure about, I want clarified, we have two things that you can do to reach out to your instructor to get that support you need. Number one, if you can type a class comment here directly attached to this assignment. A class comment is one that everyone that is a student in that class will be able to see your question and the teacher's response. So this is the same as if you're sitting in a classroom and you raise your hand and ask for help. So if we ask the question here, we may ask, how much detail should be included in my plan? This particular assignment is writing a story map or mapping out a narrative that will be written. So we want to know how much detail will be included. We simply click the post button, and then that question goes directly to the teacher, who can then respond, and that will appear underneath that assignment for all students to see. But if I would rather ask a question about my particular assignment, I don't want to raise my hand in front of the entire class. I'd rather call that teacher over to my desk to ask the question. I can send one of these private comments, and this question will go directly to the teacher only. Other students will not see that. So if I had a question about a specific character I wanted to write about, or if I wanted to ask the same question here, how many paragraphs will my story need to be when it is finished? I want to know how many paragraphs or how long my story is going to have to be, so I know how much detail I need to put into my plan. But I don't want to ask that question to the entire class. I want to send it directly to the teacher. I can put that in the private comment, and that goes to the teacher, who can then respond to me individually. But once all my questions are answered and I'm ready to submit the assignment, I am going to click the blue Turn In button. I want you to notice really quickly before we do that, right now the status of the assignment is assigned. It has not yet been submitted, but when we click Turn In, and then we confirm that we want to turn in, this is just in case, it's a safeguard just in case you hit that turn in button accidentally and you want to go back and change something, you can click cancel. But if you are ready to turn in, you'll click turn in again, and then we'll notice that that status button changes from assigned to turn in, so we can confirm on our screen that our submission went through successfully. If you have any questions or concerns about how to submit an assignment, please reach out to your teacher. We are happy to help.